Hello. Sorry, I was listening to music. This is your favorite Al here. Um, Unfortunately, I didn't make an episode yesterday. That is because, what is it? Oh yeah, I forgot about it until like midnight, and then I didn't want a repeat of episode 2, because that kind of sucked. I was half asleep, and I don't think it really worked as well as the first one. So yeah, today I will make 2, which got me to thinking, like, I'm making one of these every day. When will the series end? Like, how many of these am I going to do? What I decided is, I'll see. I know that isn't a very good decision, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just see how long it ends up taking, and if it goes any further than what anyway, at the end of it though, I will answer questions about Tribal Wars, about me even, like just anything you want to know about how to play Tribal Wars, or just anything about me personally, like how I'm doing in Tribal Wars, things about me in real life, just anything I could answer, just any sort of question ever. Anyway, let's get started, guys. I just know this world really well, that's why I'm always using it as an example. Today we are going to look at the map tool. Now, the map tool is very interesting. I will use a couple of tribes as examples. I think 3 actually. These are the top 3 tribes in this world. Okay. Now, what you want to do is you want to highlight stuff with different colors, like very different colors. So you just type a thing in, and it'll come up there. Click on it. There you go. So you want to make your colors bold as well. You don't want them to be anywhere in here, because that's not a very expressive color. You want to be right in the top right corner or something. Okay. For all of these, you just want right with the purest, biggest color. Same here. There you go. So now you've got a good indication of all the tribes. Now, well, these 3 tribes. Now, what you need to do is you should probably make it markers only, unless you want to see how much of a world you have. Like, say, I'll take the markers only thing off, and I'll just make these guys. No, actually, I'll just keep it like that. This is taking forever. There we go. See, it comes out with a nice big map, but I shouldn't make these guys red, because, and don't make both yellow and green. I think that doesn't work much. See, they look pretty similar ending up. So the green background with, see all the reds there and stuff, are just things that aren't part of these tribes. So what you want to do is you want to put markers only on. What this does is that. Now that is a good representation of where these guys have villages, okay? And how clustered up they are. Now if you want to just see the general area of a tribe, then you click on this one for large markers. And then you see they're all just sort of blocks that you can definitely just see. So it's a lot easier to look at, and it just sort of helps just being solid color for an area of a tribe. Like if I had in my tribe, my tiny little tribe, and this color. See, now you can sort of see where we are instead of us just being tiny little dots within that sea of green. Yes, the sea of green is annoying. Anybody in the tribe called Ride, you are annoying. You can of course change your background color. I always just keep it black because it looks good. That's just my thing. Okay. If you want to just generally see what the continents are, see who dominates continents, you click the continent grid bit, and that just makes a clear representation of where continents are. Of course, if you want to see what number each continent is, you do that, and it tells you easily. Yep. And yeah, that just shows up perfectly, everything really. Now, if you want to make a map for a specific K, use this center on thing, right? So, for this, that's interesting. Sorry guys, this world just got bigger. You don't say that every day. This world has gotten bigger. Burp. So this might not work, but it works differently for different worlds. But what you need to do is, say I want to do continent 25, you need to do 550 for the 5, and then the 50 is the center of that, 250. And then since this now seems to be 10 times 10, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 10 times 10, I'll need to do 950. Let's see how that goes. See? And then boom, there you go. You've got the continent and all of this stuff. And a big 25 in the corner. And of course the continent boundaries in the big white line. So there you can see, there only seems to be one main tribe dominant in this continent. Well, it doesn't just seem to be, there is. I know, because we have a lot of people in that continent. But of course, if you go back onto large markers, it just sort of shows how much of that they have and what, and like where you could possibly noble to fill those spaces. Yeah. Of course, that does kind of not be very good, because if you look at this white line, it kind of blocks that out, which is a bit of a shame. So yeah, I'll just go back to 100% and 500. There you go. See, you can also highlight players. Say we just go for some of the biggest players in this. Like that. And generate that map. You can see if they were ever to go to war, just sort of what would happen. Of course, there'd be a big battle there. He'd probably win. Then he'd have to attack him from there. You know, it's just good for strategizing. And if you put the large marker features, it's of course a bit more clear, a bit easier to see what exactly would probably happen, strategizing where to attack from, all that kind of stuff. This tells you can mark separate villages. I don't know why you'd really want to do that, to be honest. I know I've never used the feature. Yeah, I've only used these two much. I just don't see any sort of point in that at all. So yeah, guys. Of course, you can just copy the image address, and then use the URL BB code to compile the hell to compile that into the into Tribal Wars, and then it comes out nice and big. Unless you have Opera Turbo on, and then it goes all fuzzy and weird. So try not to have Opera Turbo on if you're really wanting to do this. So yeah, guys, that's the first part of episodes today. The next one I will do. Back. Oops, forward. I will do it on something. I'm not exactly sure what to make it on, but anyway, this is Euphrates Owl rolling out.